Good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to push out what we did yesterday in the Zoom meeting. So, for a quick, just little check-in with the agenda, please, before the end of the day, if you could screenshot and email the 35 mastered words from Quizlet to travis.brennan@capital.k12.de.us. Those Quizlet terms, once again, can be found by going to the distance learning folder inside of APUSH and clicking on where it says Quizlet period 1 through 5 vocab. Once you are there, it'll bring you up to these 70 some odd terms. Click on the Learn category. And once you're over in the Learn category, you'll be able to go through and be able to answer the questions. I did a video on this on one of our last daily logs. But I'm looking to see that you have mastered 35 terms. So once you get to those 35 terms, feel free to screenshot it or take a picture of it and email it over to me. The next thing I want to go over, and I was hoping that you would all have a little bit more practice with it, would be the actual DBQ layout and how it's going to be assessed. For the most part, what I want you to do is go into the ED puzzle assignment. You can sign in and watch the video. Use this link if you have not signed up yet. Many of you have already been acquainted with that platform. But the general gist is that nothing really has changed from the old rubric. The only difference is instead of this being out of 7 points, it's now out of 10 points. And you'll see that the questions inside of the ED puzzle video kind of break that down. For those of you not familiar with ED puzzle, it's a platform where I can embed questions into videos and you'll be able to answer them as you go along. The other thing we're working on, and that was the big meat and potatoes from the Zoom call yesterday, was the work on introduction. Now, we kind of got ourselves set up for this by looking at the themes and the time periods and the timeline assignment from last week. But inside this introduction, what I'm looking for you guys to do is work on contextualization. I need you to practice your thesis construction, but more importantly, it's how we're going to be able to submit the assignment once the AP exam does come along. The College Board has put out guidance that you can either type up your DBQ or you can handwrite it, take a picture, and then upload it. That's one of the things I would like us to be aware of. So in addition to completing the assignment in Schoology, I would also like for you to either screenshot or take a picture of it so you're comfortable moving one document to another platform and then uploading it and sending it. Now, the assignment itself can be found if you go into the Assignments tab. And then if you click on where it says Theme Introduction Write-Up, once you are there, the directions should be pretty clear and pretty straightforward. The DBQ prompt itself is something that was kind of building off the themes what we had last class, but essentially what I'm asking you to do is to answer this question. Which of the themes below is the most significant to American society? And what I need you to be aware of is that we're following the same 4 to 6 sentences of contextualization. At the end of this introduction, you have a thesis, and you may use the information that we put together last class on that Zoom call. But what I do not want to see is a simple timeline or list of events. Think about the broad strokes of that theme and how they fit into one another. As far as other due dates are concerned, by 4/23, which is tomorrow, I'm looking for the other 35 terms in that Quizlet to be mastered. So that should be a full 70 plus terms. And I am bringing in a second part of the forever dates that you took about a week and a half ago. That will be due sometime early next week, later on over the weekend. I've not really set a full date with that. I'll discuss that with you in the Zoom call tomorrow. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or send me a message on Remind, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye.